Hey, Cowboy Nation, this Cowboys abroad. Just want to talk to you a little bit about. Just want to be about Cole Beasley. Let's talk about Sauce. Let's talk about Sauce. Sauce is a free agent. Sauce is a free agent, and he's up contract. The pending question is whether or not he's going to be back with us. Will he be returned to the Dallas Cow? Will he be returned to the Dallas Cowboys? That's the concerns. Just concerns there. Not really looking too good. Let's get into it and talk about it. Before we do though, let's just take a look. Let's take a look at what Cole Beasley's bringing to the table. The bees, Sauce, he really haven't really been too happy. He talked a little bit in the media. Had some things. I guess some things to get off his chest. In which case, really, you know, I, you know, me personally, I agree with him. I agree with him in principle. You know, I think that whenever an organization spends millions of dollars on a player, he goes out, spend $14 million on a player, $14 million a year on a player, or spends a number one draft pick on a player. Obviously, they want those guys to play. You got a franchise QB, a guy you think about giving 25, $30 million to. You want to find out what that guy's bringing to the table. And the guys that you got on your roster, you paying them a lot of money. So I would be naive if I didn't believe the front office that was shelling out millions of dollars for these players wouldn't at least be interested in entertaining the idea of saying, you know what, we need to get Mark the ball. We need to get the ball. We need to get the ball to Zeke. Uh, we need to get the ball. We need to get the ball to Zeke. We need to put the hands on the ball. Man, put the ball in the hands of Zeke. We need to get Zeke more touches. So we need to get Mark Cooper more touches. Back in the day, uh, other players we had in our roster, these guys are expensive. They cost a lot of money, and owners, you know, uh, they want to get their money's worth. But other than that, but other than that, typically when you put ball in the hands of your best players, you typically win. So it's not out of the realms of possibility that somebody will be saying, hey, get these players the ball. I remember very clearly back during the regular season games when Zeke was getting less than 20 touches, and Cowboy fan base was in an uproar going, well, hell, no wonder we lose. No wonder we lose. We need to get 20. We need to get Zeke the ball. We need to give him 20 more touches. I mean, if we're not giving Zeke the ball, no wonder we ain't winning. And I remember very clearly the fan base going off the hinges, because Zeke would get less than 20, was getting less in some games, less than 20 catches. And if we lose the game, or when we lost the game, Cowboys fan base wasn't very forgiving. So to say that it's out of the realms of possibility that somebody would say, hey, we got receivers that we pay for a reason to get these guys the ball. It's not out of the realms of possibilities. Now, do I think? Nah. Do I think there's some conspiracy going on? No. Do I think there's some conspiracy going on? Some overarching conspiracy? No, Pacific to Cole Beasley. No, I don't. I don't. Uh, I don't. I don't. And I said it a couple of times, because at one point in time, I could see a logic where one can say, this guy's coming up on this guy's coming up on contract. We need to keep this guy affordable to us. We can, this guy, we if he had the kind of numbers that he looking for, he's going to come at a value point that's higher than what we can afford to pay this guy. So maybe we need to keep this guy at, keep this guy's role at a level in which we pay for. One can make that argument. Maybe something to it. Uh, Me, I don't really want to buy into conspiracy theories because there's so many variables in the game and so many things happen in the game. You really just kind of got to. Every game is different, and it just kind of comes to you based on what the defense gives you, the other team gives you, the offense gives you. You know, so um, you can do a little bit of manipulate the game plan, but oftentimes, you know, what you see from what you see from the opposition dictates the game plan. You know, but you know, one can say it doesn't mean it's true. Even if you haven't heard, if you haven't really heard the conversation that's been going on with Beasley and the things over, and what things was said, uh, I'm gonna put up with what Beasley said, and then I'm going to show you uh, what the front office had to say about his comments. You know, so uh, check this out.
Us and look to improve. But obviously, it starts with your quarterback, and then we've got we really feel good about the personnel that's on the offensive side of the ball. I think we got our receivers sorted out well as the season went. Amari being a 1, and Gallup being a 2, and Beasley being a 3. I know he's up for contract, so we'll have to figure that out. And then the other guys, had roles, so that worked out good.
And as you can see, as you can see for yourself, there's a disparity in what Beasley thinks he is and where the front office has got him paid. He's got him paid that what the front office pays him a season. You know, that's evident, by his initial offer of about $3 million, $3 million a year that he turned down. And in reality, um, unless the Cowboys see him getting a bigger role, I don't really see him getting. I don't really see him getting a 10 million plus, 10 million, 8 million, 10 million, 8 million, 10 million, $12 million check that he's looking to get. I can understand that he want to get it. He's older. He's older now. 29. I believe he's 29. Don't quote me on that. But I believe he's 29 years old. So maybe this is his last chance to get a big check. So I don't blame the man for wanting to get paid for his services. In fact, he's just performing the level. He's performing the level where he really has earned the right to a raise. Earned the right to a raise. Cole Beasley, when you add it all up, he catches 75% of his passes. 75% of his passes. Now, in case you take that lightly, that's a better catch rate, better catch percentage than Julio Jones, Zach Ertz, Adam Thielen, and Kevin Ridley, and Julian Edelman for that matter. So a lot going on. Beasley's earned his money. It's time for him to get it. It just may not be with the Cowboys. Tell me what you think. This Cowboys, bro. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'm out.